Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and I'm the Dancing Avon Lady of the Kokopelli group. Thank you so much for asking me to speak at the Believe event, but unfortunately I can't be here in person, but I hope everybody's having a fantabulous time. So to tell you a little bit about myself, I started selling Avon as a representative back in October of 2006 because my grandfather became severely ill and I wanted to help pay for some of his medical expenses. At that time, I had just opened up my dance school a few years prior and we weren't quite generating the income needed. I had a dance student who was also one of Feeney's Avon helpers and she's been dropping off brochures for some time. So one day on a whim, I decided I'd give this Feeney lady a call and sure enough, she picked up right away and I began drilling her for an hour with 2.5 pages of questions. After answering all of my questions, I said to her, "Feeney, you know what? I'm interested, but not right now. Maybe in a few months' time. I have a lot of shows coming up that I have to prepare for. I'm going to be really busy. January. I'll give you a call back in January." Feeney said to me, "Sure, okay, no problem. But would you mind if I dropped off some brochures at your studio? You don't have to be there, but I'll just drop some off for you." I said, "Sure, okay, no problem." And so sure enough, by that evening, I got down to my school and there they were, 8 brochures with my name and phone number on them. I was pretty impressed. I then on a whim decided to ask my dance students if they'd be interested in checking out the brochures and they said, "Okay, Jessie." So then 1 week later, I called Feeney back and said, "Feeney, I'm now ready. I have over $400 in orders." And the rest is history. So at the beginning, I only focused on sales. I knew I had to be a PCA member so that I could A, get the minimum 40% discount, and B, go to the PC tributes that Feeney told me about. I only started leadership because my best friend asked me to get her started. So I started leadership in campaign 21 of 2007, and I became unit leader in campaign 24 of 2007. Looking back, I often wish that I started focusing on my leadership aspect of my Avon career. I didn't start focusing on building my team until we found out that my little fur baby Tofu would require a $1,500 knee surgery. And so at that point, I looked at the Avon leadership structure again and realized, hey, you know what? If I become advanced unit leader, that would pay for all of his surgery fees. I met with my district manager, we created a plan together, and from there I started working and training with my team more, go out prospecting more, had power hours with my team and my district manager, and from there I became advanced unit leader in campaign 5 of 2009. Coaching and training is so important for building your team. I try to have weekly prospecting hours with anybody on the team who wishes to have field training, and at the same time during these hours I try to show them how they can incorporate Avon into their daily routine and daily lives. I understand that everybody is different, so not everybody would have time to go out and do power hours on a daily basis or a weekly basis. So I feel that if I show them how to find customers and build their team members while they're out grocery shopping or waiting at their doctor's office, or whether they be standing in line at the bank or sending their kids off to school, they have to realize that there's always somebody out there that they can talk to. Looking ahead, I believe that I will be an executive unit leader within the next quarter. I plan on achieving this by doing exactly what I've been doing over the last few years: prospect, appoint, train, and develop. I cannot stress how much Avon can make your dreams come true. I have had the privilege of going on 3 Avon trips, my first trip being Montreal. As you can see, we got to visit the head office and the warehouse where they prepare our orders. The next trip that I attended to was at the Toronto Convention downtown, and here we got to meet Pamela and Jessica Heller, who are a beautiful mother-daughter team in the Avon US. Pamela is Senior Executive Unit Leader and Jessica is Executive Unit Leader. My third and most recent trip was Barbados. Yes, beautiful sunny Barbados. The funny thing is that A few years back, I actually wrote on my dream board that it would be my dream to go on at least one trip outside of North America before I got married. And this year that dream came true. With Avon, I was able to travel outside of the continent for the first time ever. And with Avon's co-applicant buy-in program, I was also able to share the experience with my fiance and business partner, Nelson. Everybody was treated like royalty there. We stayed at the Hilton Barbados, which is one of the best hotels on the island. We dined first class with live musicians and performers, as well as we had the chance to reconnect with our Avon friends that we met on previous trips, as well as meeting new ones. Traveling with Avon has been one of the best experiences ever, and I cannot wait to go on the next one. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my fantabulous team members. They are such fantastic people to work with, each with their own strengths and their own personalities. This past month has been such an incredibly busy Avon month. We had 5 AOLs booked within the last 2 weeks, and with the new leadership structure, the team has been on fire. The AOLs, they've been so successful. We've found new clients, we've found new recruits. Of course, we also raised money for breast cancer. My top leaders, they worked day and night to prepare for these events. I am so blessed to have such driven team members on the team. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm sure that they will be the next AOLs, EULs, and SEULs. AOLs are also a fantastic way to meet new customers, find new recruits, and also to train your team members on how to talk to people, book their own AOLs, and also just to get together as a team as a whole so that they create more of a team spirit. This past Mother's Day, we had our biggest and most elaborate AOL yet to date. It was hosted at the Jane and Finch Mall in North York. And there, as you can see, you had the entire mall working with us. The marketing manager of Jane and Finch Mall, O'Neill, he created Avon t-shirts for us. He created an Avon banner on the event stage, as you can see, and posters that we posted throughout the mall. He basically gave us full access to the entire mall. He let us set up numerous tables. We had over 14 prizes to give away. We had a makeup artist come in to provide makeovers and consultations, and with so much more. As exhausting as it was, everybody had a fantastic time, and most importantly, we were able to celebrate with local mothers and all the while raising money for breast cancer. I've been asked before, so what's the secret to building a team? You know, what's the secret to growing your team? And to be honest, there really isn't any special secret or formula to team building. It's all about taking your business seriously. You have to treat your Avon business like a real business. If you treat your Avon business like a hobby, I believe that your outcomes will reflect that. If you start treating your Avon business like a real business with personal development, team building exercises, and daily activities, your outcome will also reflect that. The beauty of owning your own business is simply that. It's your own business. You get to choose how much you want your business to grow. You get to choose how much money you want to earn. You get to choose how successful you want to be. Remember, success comes in cans, not can'ts. Thank you again for inviting me to this event, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic time. Take care.